was supposed to be an ordinary weekend, a quiet escape into the woods. But for four friends, it became a night they'd never forget. What would you do if you heard a knock at midnight? No footsteps, no voices, just a knock. Persistent, unrelenting. Would you open the door? This isn't just a story about a cabin in the woods. It's about the line between curiosity and fear, and what waits on the other side of that door. They thought they were alone. They were wrong. Join us as we uncover the chilling events that began with a simple knock and ended with a truth too dark to imagine. Stay tuned for the midnight knock. It begins with a group of four friends out on a weekend camping trip. They've wandered too far from the trail, and night is creeping in fast. Just when they think they're hopelessly lost, they stumble upon an abandoned cabin. It's eerie and covered in moss, but they're cold, tired, and out of options. They decide to stay just one night. At exactly midnight, a soft knock echoes from the front door. Thinking maybe another lost hiker has found them, they open it, expecting to find someone. But there's no one there. As they close the door, a chill sets in, something deeper than the cold of the forest. The knock was just the beginning. Each night, like clockwork, the knock returns, louder, more insistent, and it echoes from different parts of the cabin. They start feeling watched, sensing movements in the shadows just beyond the windows. And then, one of them finds an old diary hidden beneath the floorboards. The diary belonged to someone who used to live here, a recluse who disappeared years ago, leaving behind only one cryptic line: "I will return for what's mine." By the third night, the knocking is frantic, rattling the walls. The friends realize it isn't just a warning, it's an invitation. Something wants them to open that door. One by one, they start seeing figures in the dark outside the cabin. At first they think they're hallucinations, tricks of their terrified minds. But the figures get closer. Their faces, pale and blurred, pressed against the windows, mouths moving in whispers too soft to hear. As each night passes, they grow more desperate, realizing with terror that they're not alone. Each knock is followed by a new disappearance. One friend each night, until only one remains. He's terrified, alone, clinging to the diary like it might hold the answer. And then he hears the knock. It's louder than ever, and it's coming from inside the cabin. He stands frozen, too afraid to breathe, and that's when he hears a voice, a low, raspy whisper that sends chills down his spine. The last remaining camper turns around slowly, and there, in the dim candlelight, stands the cabin's reclusive owner, smiling. "I've kept my end of the bargain. I've brought you souls to keep your fire alive. Now, I am free." The last camper stares in horror as he realizes the truth. The knocking wasn't a warning, it was a countdown. The reclusive owner had been waiting for years, trapped in a deal with the spirits that haunted this cabin, bound to bring new souls in exchange for his freedom. And tonight, he was leaving, and the camper was taking his place. So, the next time you hear a knock in the night, remember this story. Because sometimes what you think is a warning might just be someone's escape plan. If this story sent chills down your spine, there's more where that came from. Don't forget to subscribe to The Night Ember, your gateway to the unknown. If you enjoyed tonight's tale, like this episode, share it with your bravest friends and let us know in the comments. What would you do if you heard that midnight knock? Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Until next time, sleep well if you can.